We just flew in from Salt Lake City. We are in Salem, Oregon for the Oregon 70.3. Super disappointed. I want to be racing with these boys, but tore my hip labrum in Boston. But the boys right now, they are putting together the bikes. They are getting the whips ready to compete. I'm so fired up. The energy here is going to be electric. It is one of the biggest, most exciting half Ironmans in the entire country, maybe the world. And we're going to find out there's going to be some times thrown down.
Almost to the start. Right here.
Come to Papa? So Aaron, not yet. So what we do is we've got a championship belt for the half Ironman distance and for the full distance. And the current champ for both belts is this dude right here. And so currently, this is Casey's, and
so good.
I will be bringing it to the race on Sunday morning, and I will be waiting at the finish line. And the first one of these two to cross the finish line, I'm going to do the Dana White from behind, latch on, and either still or new will be the words that come out of my mouth. Still. And Aaron wants to take a dump. he just got race poops and ran into the toilet. I'm doing something right now that I tell all my athletes not to do. This is carb loading. And even when we checked into the hotel, they gave us this like pasta recommendation list. So I tell my athletes to avoid breads and pastas. Why? Because it coats your stomach with gluten and it's going to prevent you from absorbing your race nutrition the best you can. So my suggestion here is two of the best sources to get for carbohydrates is going to be rice and potatoes. Neither of those have gluten and they're very high on the glycemic index. And so you're getting the best possible carbohydrates and you're preventing your body from being coated in stomach, which will hurt you in the long run. So I laugh all the time because these races, they'll do a massive pasta dinner the night before the race. Pastas, breads, and everything. And then all they're doing is setting their athletes up for extreme GI issues. Your big meal of the day should be the lunch before race day so that you give your body an opportunity and your stomach to kind of empty out. So your big meal, lunch the day before the race, and day of, avoid pastas, breads, lean more towards rice and potatoes. Bread. All right, we're down here at Oregon Half Ironman, and it is 9 in the morning. They just opened registration. We're going to check in bikes today. We're going to do the athlete check-in. Lots happening today. It's a busy day. And then I have found it a great strategy to hit a movie in the afternoon. Get into a nice air-conditioned place, get off your feet, maybe take a nap. I don't know. But it's worked for us in the past. We're going to go see the Odyssey today, which is amazing. So boys are checking in. We're going to go to the athlete briefing and then take it from there. Calling Michael.
Michael?
So Michael is part of our elite coaching program, and when I first came across him, I've done some speaking for his company. He's super successful, and he was motivated and inspired to do a triathlon. And I said, well, if you're going to do a triathlon, you might as well do an Ironman. And so this half Ironman today is midway part of his build towards his Ironman. And we've been working with him for about 9 months now. He could not swim. He didn't own a bike. And I promise you, he's going to throw down a performance tomorrow that will blow all your minds. But he's been incredibly disciplined. He's done the work. He's been teachable. I'm incredibly excited to be here on site to support him as he embarks on this amazing journey. He's got his wife here, his two beautiful young children, daughters, and it's going to be an experience for him. And it's the step that he's taking that is going to be instrumental for him to have the experience he wants to have at an Ironman. What's up, brother?
It's like a celebrity sighting.
How we doing, my man?
What's up?
Give me a hug. I got to get in here.
Good to see you, brother. How lucky is this?
Dude, I know. You texted me that. I was like, dude, that is serendipitous. That's absolutely amazing.
You know?
Let me feel her.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is so sick. Yeah, nice work. Like you couldn't have picked a better setup. Yeah, you nailed it, man. Is this comfortable for you? You like it?
It's very comfortable.
Yeah, you like it.
We did a quick ride this morning, just to shift with some of the gears. It felt good.
Dude, I need to buy those bars.
These fast DTs.
Do you like them?
I love it.
Yeah, super comfortable.
I love it. Other than that,
Dude,
man,
you something's wrong with you, bro. You operate on a different level than most people. The fact that this gentleman just said, "I haven't waxed the chain this morning." There's less than a 0.1% of other athletes here that said, "I didn't wax the chain this morning." So that should tell you right there how different this man is. And I couldn't be more proud to be associated with him today. He's going to throw down. He's going to represent. I love putting that additional pressure on him because I also know how his mind works. He takes that pressure and he turns it into this finite rocket fuel pressure. And so you're welcome. You have chafing guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna lube myself up.
So biggest
I got
thing
the
is
body
lube
glide.
your wrists, lube here, and lube here.
Okay.
Because this is obviously the most important one, because what happens is if this gets a big raspberry and then the sun pounds it all day, it is a nightmare and will wreak havoc on you on the run. So here, here,
Yep.
feet, and here. And then you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Cowboy guy that,
Yeah, Iron Cowboy?
can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, man, what's your name?
Carlos,
Carlos, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Mexico.
You want me to take
Mexico?
your picture?
Yeah,
I'll
please.
take it for you, man.
Oh, man, are you racing
you.
tomorrow, obviously?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is my
amazing.
third time.
Oh, beautiful.
No, the 100.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, man.
Awesome, man. Hey, good luck
pleasure to meet
tomorrow.
you, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, good luck.
Well, I tell you.
Yeah. Good one, man. Hey, thank you, man. All right, we are here, and this is an unbelievable weekend. He's one of our elite athletes, Michael, and we're going to kind of walk you through what he has laid out, kind of what we think about it, why he has it, and just kind of take you through the whole process of what it looks like the eve before a really big race and a monumental moment for the athlete. Here.
I mean, we just packed the pantry, but this is carb bars here. Got a variety of these.
And what's your plan for carbohydrates per hour?
So during the race, targeting about 105 grams of carbs per hour on the bike and about, let's say, 80 or so per hour on the run. So these are just extras, but if we want to look at the race day plan, this is sacred. I travel with this on my carry-on. So.
Hey, you're like, this is gold. We can't screw this up.
Yep. So where do we begin? We'll start the morning with a little ketone shot, Ketone IQ. We're not affiliated, but these are great. Then right before we get in the swim, we're going to have a caffeine gel, 30 grams of carbs. Then on the bike, we'll see what the temperature is in the morning tomorrow. The original plan was 3 bottles, 2 with this Martin drink mix, 80 grams of carbs in each one, 100 milligrams of caffeine.
I was going to say the white ones have caffeine.
These have caffeine.
That's how you know
this one
which
does not.
is the...
We're going to do 3 bottles. If it's extra cool in the morning, we'll do 2 bottles. And then we're going to have potentially 2 gels. These are 40 grams of carbs each on the bike. And then we hit the run. And the run, we're going to have 3 of these guys. So about 120 grams of carbs. And then by mile 3 or 4, hopefully we'll take another ketone shot. This one's with caffeine.
Okay, now what I want to point out here for all the athletes is this isn't something that you threw together last weekend.
No.
This has been something you've been testing, you've been practicing and doing it, and then you're going in tomorrow with like really no question in terms of I know what I'm taking, how my body reacts to it. This wasn't a last minute plan. This was a strategic build over the course of training.
100%. I mean, I even got a sweat test done, Precision Labs, so I figured out my sweat rate. I'm an extra salty sweater, so I'm doing basically 2 grams per liter. That's why I've got these unflavored elements that will also go in the bike bottles. So I'll have about 1.5 grams of sodium per 750 milliliters. And then once we get in the run, we're going to be taking a couple of these sodium capsules. So I believe it's 2 right before we hit the run. Then we'll take another 2 at miles 3, and another at 8, and then possibly another at 11 or 12.
Okay, so this is another level of precision. This is very rare that this level of detail goes into it, but I can't emphasize enough the importance of it and trying and walking through, because let's say we have 500 athletes. We have 500 different athletes in terms of the way they consume, the way that they sweat, the rates that they sweat. And so this is a very individualized thing. You'll never hear us as coaches say, hey, you need X, Y, Z. And in fact, we had a conversation where I'm like, I'm really not going to tell you what to take, and it's something we need to practice over time, because you are very specific as you're one of one. Everybody is that same way. And so really practice it, really get intimate with it, because again, you want to never question what you're doing on the race on day of. And really, he's super intelligent, and so he recognized that, look, I live in Atlanta, and in my training it was 97 degrees and 85% humidity. Well, that's a different fueling plan during training than it is going to be for race day, because we're on the West Coast, zero humidity or very limited. The race day is going to start in the 60s. We're probably going to cap out maybe at 75. We're going to be done before noon, and so it's a very different fueling strategy in terms of training and racing. And so even when you're training, you want to try to simulate race conditions as much as you can, so that you can test what you're actually going to do on race day. But the fact that you were training in those conditions makes it infinitely easier to figure out here, because we just take those numbers, dial it back, recognize that our sweat counts are going to be different, and we need a different ratio of carbohydrates and nutrients, right?
Yeah, and honestly, I think the practice has really helped me build up to this amount of carbs and just in race fueling, and then understanding that the mind doesn't work the same when you're tired. I'm even color coding the bottles, so these are the ones with caffeine in orange, and these are the ones without caffeine in white. So when I'm completely brain dead halfway into the race, I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking. It's just things like
I'm
that.
surprised with the level of detail that you have, that you didn't say the white bottle is the caffeinated one to match the packaging from Martin. Did I just get you on a small detail that you maybe overlooked? I just got the genius, man.
See, there you go. There you go.
Love it.
And then all the little stuff. We got bike computer, the bring pump in the morning.
Dude, this didn't exist back in the day when I was racing. I mean, you couldn't travel with CO2s. The airlines would take them away and confiscate them. And so this is a great innovation in terms of being able to bring it on race morning. You're like searching around, who's got a pump I can use, and all like panic is setting in when everyone's trying to use 10 pumps. 2,000 athletes trying to use 10 pumps. And then this bad boy here is called a crack pipe.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you're running a disc, a normal pump isn't going to get in there. And so you got to travel with this extension piece to get it in there. And tire pressure is super critical, super important. And again, your tire pressure is going to change and dictate depending on the temperature outside and where you're racing, and all these conditions change. So there's so many rabbit holes you can go down to in terms of details, but tire pressure is a big one. You got to get that right. I mean, if you want to race and be as most efficient, you put in all the time, all the energy and effort. Those small details can pick you up minutes on the race course or prevent a flats. And bike handling, all the things. Comfort too ties into tire pressure. So that's a really cool piece of equipment to carry and have.
This is the guy she told you not to worry about, right? So this is the racing helmet. It's got this little piece here if you want more airflow, but it's apparently less aero, so we will suffer with less airflow tomorrow.
Which you don't need, because temperatures are going to be cooler.
Temperature's going to be low,
It's
exactly.
actually perfect conditions to put that on.
Yeah, we got the little visor here, so this will be during the bike. And then once we hit the run, we got these little lightning bolts.
Good, which is great color, because his family's going to be able to see him. His daughters are here to watch him race. And so being visible and wearing something that separates you from other athletes, that's why I wear a cowboy hat. Because I've got 5 kids, 4 daughters, and there was often tears because they missed dad coming down the road. And so wear something unique to you, fun for you. Make sure your supporting crew knows what that colorful item is. It's going to really help them isolate you and give the girls a bump for what they need to cheer dad on.
100%. And it's easy. When we hit the second transition, hat, then I got this belt. This will already have the racing bib. I was very fortunate. They gave me 100, so it's an easy number to keep track of. But that
very,
here,
very sentimental to me. But
yeah, there you go.
Means a lot to this guy over here.
I'll have all the gels in here in the morning anyway. Just like all those gels will be in the little bento box on the bike. So we'll have all that stuff laid out.
One of the biggest mistakes I've seen athletes make is they forget this.
Oh, yeah.
And this here, if you're not wearing this timing chip when you start the race, it's like it didn't happen. And so athletes, remember to put on your timing chip. Typically they want it on the left leg, because that's less chance of it getting caught up in the gears and chains of your bike. So wear it on the left side. And then put it underneath your wetsuit, not over top of it, because it'll almost be impossible to get your wetsuit off if this bad boy's over top of it. So come race day, do not forget this this timing chip. and then obviously race provided numbers, things like that. Those are important so that the race officials, safety people can identify you quickly. They know who you are. And then for those of you that like to document the journey, that's how you're going to find your pictures from the race online. That's
So you
how
just
they're gonna
plaster
identify.
it, helmet.
Yeah, it's on your bike, it's on your helmet,
Yeah.
all the things. And then they give you a race cap with your number on it. That's also for safety.
Yep.
And typically, races I've done in the past, they've got different cap colors
Yeah, what's the gold
for
one?
different age groups. Gold means you're an AWL All-World Athlete, and that is a rank achieved by placing high enough in certain races, doing enough races. Casey Wingman, he's an all-world athlete, competed in the World Championships last year, so he would have a gold cap if he showed up in here, and actually he is racing, so he should have a gold cap tomorrow. Nervousness is typically a sign of lack of preparation.
Yeah.
Right? And so because you're prepared, because you've done the work, that nervousness doesn't exist. And what you're going to feel is excitement, not nervous.
I think I'm almost like curious to see what this fitness can do to me. Like it's more of like a curiosity than anything.
Unfortunately, I have bad news for you because tomorrow you're about to open Pandora's box, and we have no idea where that leads us. Okay, good morning. We are at Oregon 70.3. As you can see, the athletes are abuzz around us, and it is 5:15 in the morning. These athletes have about 45 more minutes before they get in their water, start the day, so they're doing their final preparations. They're laying their items out for a smooth and fast transition. Hopefully, they are gonna get in the line to go to the porta potty and get that done. And man, this is where all of the work just comes to a point in head, and they are ready to race. So super fired up for all the athletes. It is going to be an electric fast course today. Race conditions are absolutely perfect. Let's go see the boys.
Yeah, down the line. Thank you. Of course. And actually,
Casey had a fall over yesterday and broke his water bottle case. We picked up a brand new one, so I'm going to put it on for Casey as he sets up his transition area.
Cheers.
Cheers, down the hatch.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you, it tastes like acid.
Pure power.
It was like cough medicine when you're younger.
You don't want anything in a bag. You want everything out and accessible. It's going to be a fast transition, so you stack things on top of each other in the order that you want to do it.
Yeah.
And you want to be massively efficient. Let's go, Michael.
I'm gonna take it from my.
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning, man.
So one of the tips athletes often overlook is they put their gear in too hard of a gear, and then they clip in and they're like, and they fall over. And so before we go, I want to make sure you just spin your wheel, shift it into an easier gear on the back, so that when you get on, you can start cutting quickly and then slowly crank it up. Does that make sense? Yep.
Take me up the hill. And not struggle, you know?
What's up?
Hey, we're
ready to go. We dropped off all of our stuff. Walking to the swim start. One last thing to do is to hug each other, wish each other the worst race ever, and then jump in the water.
What do you guys think of the conditions?
It's good
so far.
It's nice and cool.
Yeah.
Not cold, but cool.
Beautiful morning.
So, yeah, it'll feel cool coming out being a little bit wet, starting the bike ride, and then drying off, and then just feeling good.
And you guys are in the pack now with like 20 to 25 minutes?
No. We had to stop and put our wetsuits on.
Got it.
So they're up
you're
there.
trying to get up there.
Yes, we're slowly making our way up to the 27 to 30 minute. This is going
here.
down. It's happening.
Ready to go.
It's happening. A few moments to take a couple of deep breaths, reflect on all the training
Calm
you've
down.
done. It's gonna be. You know, it's gonna be a good day.
Just transitioning onto the bike, smooth transition. We stacked everything in order. He had a fantastic swim. Now he's just gonna go settle his heart right down and get out on the bike and have an amazing time. Go get him, boss.
Let's go, baby.
Quick update, they are now through about 30 miles. Casey's cruising at about 21 miles an hour and Aaron is flying down the race course going about 23 and a half. So exciting, you can track it right through the Ironman app. We're having a blast, having a good time. And the boys are out there suffering and throwing down an effort.
How much longer do they have in the bike?
Aaron has about 20 miles left to go on the bike at this point, and he's got about a 2.5, 3 mile lead on Casey. So could be close coming to transition, but Aaron's gonna come in with a decent lead, but Casey is the runner. And so we got the belt here on hand, waiting for him at the finish line. We're gonna slap it on one of the two boys to see who takes home the title. Okay, Aaron is about 4 miles out. He's currently sitting in 9th place, coming in off the bike. Aaron and Casey is holding strong. He has not created a big gap, so this is actually going to be a phenomenal race. I thought Aaron was going to put a little bit more distance on him, but they are still within 10 minutes of each other, so it'll be interesting to see what the gap actually is. But you can see all the bikes are gone in the transition, completely empty, different view from when we were hurling in the morning. Just a really cool scene to see, and now we're going to start to see all the bikes starting to pile back in and refill this whole area with energy. So boys are coming.
Oh, I know.
First what, dude, 5-6 miles? Start of the race, there's like a mile of people.
Okay, I lied to y'all. The tracker was a little bit off. They have 2 miles to go. Aaron still has a slight lead by half a mile. This is incredible. Last race, it came down to 17 seconds, and it's looking like we're in for a similar finish today. I am so fired up.
How far are we out? How many minutes?
They're running in the mid 6s right now at the end of this race, which is incredible. And so we are about 10 minutes out, 12 minutes out. Here we go.
Finish line.
Let's go to the finish line.
Okay, I'm gonna go next.
Hey, here it comes.
Let's go!
He is less than half a mile behind you. Really? Coming, like, in minutes, he's gonna be here.
Aaron, you did it, bro. Give me
Oh, hell, how close was that?
Like a minute, two.
Let's do it.
That's all I had. Oh, man. Damn you!
Nice run.
Oh,
Nice run. I knew you'd be on me.
you had a hell of a run. Holy crap.
I knew you'd be close. I gotta hang on. I got
Well, folks.
That was perfect execution. Get this. Come on. Get up there.
Good job, Michael.
Right here, guys.
Nancy Lakes, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Rodrigo Romance, Parkland, Florida. Joe Shoot, Tigard, Oregon. This is Robert Mounier,
Nice job.
Daniel Lee, Portland, Oregon.
Let's go, brother.
How's the champ?
Oh, congrats.
4:30, 4:32.
Daniel Ward from Florida, Colorado.
Well done.
Man,
How was it?
it was a race. I feel good. I feel good. Just we had a game plan and we executed the game plan. I trusted in it. I mean, there was, like you said, there were people that would pass me on the bike that I later caught on the bike. People passed me on the run that were then walking. So I kept telling myself, just run your race, you know. And that was, whew.
What's
No,
the
it felt
emotion
good.
right now?
Felt good, man. It's just
You mean emotion?
relief.
Relief? Okay. I don't know if that's an emotion.
I think also just.
How about pride?
I think pride for sure that you know I am who I think I am, so that's good.
I love
You know,
it.
that's,
I am who I think I am. Now I know we might be looking a little ahead, but what did that do for your confidence in terms of Ironman California?
Oh, brother.
It's different pacing, so I don't want you to think about that. But like, obviously in your mind, you're like, oh shit,
I think
it's double. But like,
look, I trusted 100% in the game plan. We executed the game plan. We had an awesome finish. So going into California, I'll trust 100% of that game plan, and that's all I'll do. I just basically just trust your coach. You know, I think that's it.
that was an absolute win.
Are you impressed?
Absolutely impressed, mind blown away. It's the perfect example of you do the work, you execute the game plan, and you exceed all expectations. That's what this is about. That's what life's about. It was just a perfect day. I couldn't be happier.
How long was the preparation for Michael?
Yeah, eight months from start to now to do the 70.3, and we have about 2 more months until his Ironman, and we just continue the momentum. We're going to take 1 week, regroup, come up with a game plan, get back to training. I'm so fired up, I can't wait.
So the game plan is always to start with a half, then go into a full?
Correct, yeah, you always want to, like, as you build towards an Ironman, you're going to do about a half Ironman as part of your training. So today was a training day, and he executed it perfectly. Couldn't have gone better. I'm so pumped with the results, and I'm fired up for the Ironman that's coming.